A call for that purpose?
I did.
Did you meet?
No, she was not available. I called her.
You called her?
Yes, she told me she's going to Egoji, so I should go there to meet, to tell her what I want there.
Oh, she had a program?
Yes.
And she informed you of the program?
Yes.
Did you, since you had time, you were looking to meet her?
Yes.
Did you go to Igoji?
I did not, because I had other duties. I wanted to meet her in town.
You had other duties?
Yes.
But you had time to meet the governor that day?
Yes.
You had time to meet the governor that day that you had called. That's why you had called her.
I wanted to meet her at the assembly because the activities were around the assembly. For maybe 30 minutes, I come back. Our office is just opposite of the road.
On the sidelines of the assembly?
Yes.
Okay. You've talked about verification of leaders. And you've talked about the current Honorable Minister for Agriculture.
Yes.
Did you have any conversation with the minister that he ever felt verified by the governor?
So I gave him some calls and they went unanswered.
The calls went unanswered?
Yes, by him, yeah.
Did you ever write to him and inform him, even you are bringing this motion and he's a subject?
No.
No. Have you seen the many photos on the Twitter and Facebook of the governor of Meru County and the CS for Agriculture having courtesy calls and enjoying coffee?
I have seen them.
You have seen them?
Yes.
Chairman, that's a very important statement. You have also seen the governor of Meru County launching the tree planting exercise with the CS for Agriculture and the Honorable Member of Parliament, Rahim Dawood.
And also MCAs were present.
Even MCAs were present?
Yes.
Which MCAs do you remember were present?
The speaker was there.
The speaker was there.
The majority whip was there.
The majority whip
and
was
several
there.
others were there during the launch of the tree planting exercise at the invitation of the CS.
Oh, very
the
well.
CS who had written to us.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you see any animosity between the two?
Between?
The CS and the governor? The CS for Agriculture. Did you see any animosity?
From the recent pictures?
In those events that we attended together with them?
Personally, I was not there, but from the pictures
there.
I've seen,
yes,
there was no animosity from the pictures.
In fact, all attendants were very happy. You can see Rahim Dawood laughing.
I've seen pictures. I don't know, you can date happiness and what somebody was laughing about on a Facebook picture.
Yeah. But you can see them laughing, whether you know the reason or not.
I've seen such pictures.
You have seen such pictures. Very well. There is an allegation that the county governor of Meru has decided to control all institutions, including the sagas. You broadcast to us one video of the governor talking about the Meru Level 5 hospital. Do you recall?
Yes, but it was not all.
It was not
like
all.
You have put it.
I'm interested in just what you broadcasted.
Yeah, we're talking about the Meru Level 5 hospital, not all the sagas.
Meru Level 5 hospital.
That was the subject.
Actually, that's what I want us to discuss. In that video, the governor talks about the mental health of the health workers. Do you remember?
Yes.
She says there is need for wellness for the health workers.
Yes.
And she asks the management to think about the wellness of the health workers.
Yes.
In that statement, even where she's commenting about the money the hospital raises, do you hear her mention the word budget?
The word budget is not mentioned directly.
Is it mentioned indirectly?
Yes.
Good. It is your understanding that semi-autonomous government agencies are self-accounting and they have their own budgets?
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
So they can prepare a budget and they factor all the concerns the government the governor thought are good to be addressed on behalf of the health workers?
Yes.
And they be factored in the budget?
Yes.
And that would be legal and proper?
Yes, if the money is requested through the normal channels.
Let's go step by step. We are coming there.
Yeah.
That would be legal and proper.
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, has any budget so far been prepared on behalf of that saga?
On behalf of Meru Teaching?
Yes.
None that I'm aware of.
None that you are aware of.
Yes.
So do you know whether the programs the government proposed during that meeting are going to be implemented and whether they'll be implemented legally or illegally?
We would know
Would
if we
you tell?
saw them in a budget. You can't tell.
No. They have
You can't tell.
They have not happened. Can you tell?
No.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
There is another very emotive issue that you have raised. I don't know why you decided to bring it, but it's about the church. You remember you played 2 videos that affect the church. There was one that had persons with red robes. That's the clergy. I think that was annex number 10. Annex number 10
Yes.
that you played for us. You saw a gentleman who was in a pale green sweater giving a warning that we do not know what the color red means in church. Do you remember?
Yes.
You remember. You also saw another person who is able differently. I think he's called Macarena.
Yes, I saw him.
You saw Macarena.
Yes.
Is that his proper name? Or that's
I think that's
a
a nickname.
That's a nickname.
Yes.
But you remember him talking about the curses
Yes.
and saying that the governor doesn't know what he's praying with, and his advisors, I don't know whether Mutuma was envisaged, are not educated.
I saw him saying that.
You saw him say that. Do you agree with him?
That is his opinion. I don't agree with it.
You do not agree with him.
Yes.
It's important that it goes on record. His witness do not agree with the content of that video.
Not
that
the video, but the content of the
saying
speech.
To that extent. I've said to that extent.
Yes.
Then in the prayer that you say is a prayer of mockery, before you go there, the governor responds to these statements by the individuals I've referred to. And she says that whether she is cast, whether they wear pink or purple, there will be blessing upon her. Do you remember her saying that?
Yes.
She says it doesn't matter how she's going, it's good, and whether the priests are wearing purple or pink, there will be blessings. You remember that?
Yes.
You also remember that she refers to a passage in the Bible and refers to a character in the Bible called Barak.
Yes.
And what does it say, Barak, what happened to Barak? Was it Barak or Balaam?
I think it's Balaam.
Balaam.
Yes.
What happened to Balaam? He was sent to go and curse people of God, but he was tongue-tied.
Yes.
You remember that story in the Bible?
Yes.
So when the governor is likening utterances by Macarena, which you do not agree with, to that story of Balaam, is she really mocking the church, or she's just giving a scenario for the church to learn from, or for the people to learn from, like Macarena?
In my evidence, I'm talking about the mocking of the video, the mock prayer, not
No. I'm coming to that one. I'm coming to that one. But to that extent, do you think there was anything wrong with the governor citing a story in the Bible and correlating it?
There was nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you very much. There was also the mock prayer. This was at Igoji Secondary School.
Yes.
And do you know the history of the foundation of that school?
Yes.
Do you come far away from the locality of that school?
No.
How far away?
It's in Imenti South,
And
in
that's-
Igoji West, in Igoji East Ward,
Yes.
and I'm also in Imenti South, Abogeta West.
Okay.
So it's these 2 wards that separate us.
2 wards apart.
1 ward actually.
So this school is a Harambee school.
Yes.
Harambee school means that citizens, private citizens, contributed pieces of land to bring up 1 parcel of land to become a school.
Yes.
That's the meaning.
Yes.
So this school was created out of the efforts, or the Harambee efforts of the community.
Yes.
And they brought land.
Yes.
And they initially built a school. Initially there was a school. Whether or not the church, I'm coming to the construction by the church.
Yes.
Initially there were classes.
I cannot confirm
You
who
cannot,
built,
you cannot
who
confirm.
built, because the church was given as a trustee, so they built the school there. They were given the land and built as a trustee and built the school.
But were they given terms on how to manage the school?
So whenever land is given to a trustee,
Yeah.
so the trustee puts in, like it used to be in that time, probably the principal to oversee,
Yes.
funded by the trustee, or the trustee is involved somehow in the selection of the management committee, and a representative of the trustee is there to oversee what is happening.
Thank you. This was a Harambee school.
Yes,
It is registered as such.
yes,
So by the time the church is being given the school,
yes.
it's already a going concern, or it's a running school, by the time they are being made a trustee. Or was the church given empty land?
The church was normally what used to happen when these lands were consolidated,
No.
they were given a trustee so that they don't get grabbed
Yeah.
or disappear.
Yes.
So the church was given as a trustee
Yes.
of that land
Yes.
when it was consolidated from the public.
Okay, thank you. In relation to this particular school, would you know whether the community had any concerns about the school? Management or otherwise?
I wouldn't know because
you wouldn't.
somehow
Yes.
the trustee was running the school and they closed it down.
They closed
So it
it
has
down.
been running closed for quite some time when the county came in to lease the facilities around it.
Thank you very much. The school has been closed.
Yes.
Approximately from when?
I cannot speak to the time, but
Was it
the school
before,
was closed.
before COVID?
No, that school could have been closed maybe 2010 or thereabout.
Oh.
A long time ago. The classes have just been lying there.
Oh, over
With the
10
trustee
years.
doing other things in the compound.
The trustee are doing something else.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So, did you know about the functioning of this school, or what the trustees are doing, or why the county assembly has the county government has leased back the school?
I would know that the county government leased the land
First of
from
all,
the
tell us
trustee.
whether you know or you don't, so that you know whether we move on to that question.
Whether I know why the county leased.
Yes, and under what terms?
Yes, I know the county leased the hospital.
Yeah?
They leased the classes for use by the Meru service.
They leased the
Yes,
classes.
from the trustee.
Okay. What is it being used for now by the county?
To train youth under the Meru service, whereby once they are recruited,
Yes.
they go there for discipline training and so many other things before they are posted to various colleges.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Was that list the subject of discussion or debate in the county assembly, whether in the current one or the previous one?
The previous one I was there, it was not a subject of discussion.
Yes.
It never arose.
Yes.
The current one, the matter has not
Has not
yet come to the assembly.
So if it was not debated in the county assembly in the previous assembly,
Yes.
I saw the list was entered in 2019.
Yes.
Honorable members, I'm referring to a lease agreement in the governor's bundle of documents, volume 2, and it commences at page 112. So when that list was entered in 2019, it is possible there are even so many MCAs who do not know what are the nature of operations in that premises.
Yes.
It's true.
It's true.
If MCAs who are the leaders do not know, it's also possible that the citizens may not know.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Yes.
It's also possible that the governor, since she was not the governor in the previous government, she may not be aware the terms of engagement of those facilities. Is that possible?
It's not possible.
Why?
Because she went there knowing very well with documents,
Did you
with
ask,
requests for payment. So I believe she was briefed by
No.
advisors.
I want you to answer
Yes.
to matters of personal knowledge,
Yes.
not belief.
Yes.
Give us what you know. And you tell us, I know the governor knows because there is this letter where she inquired and she was informed by this house or by this office.
Yes.
Do you know of such communication that makes it peremptory, the knowledge of the governor?
I do not know.
You do not know.
Yes.
That day, the governor made a prayer,
Yes.
the famous prayer.
Yes.
And the prayer was also played here.
Yes.
In that prayer, the governor starts by exalting and appreciating the role the church has played.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Do you have a problem with that?
No.
But she also says that whatever the church has done wrong, God to enter into them and do right thing. And whatever is not theirs, they return. You remember
Yeah,
the
she
statements in
said.
the prayer?
Yeah, she said that in the prayer. They returned 5 million.
They returned 5 million.
Yes.
Very well. And that was the mocking statement, in your view.
Yes.
That is what is deemed vilification of church leaders.
Yes.
So when I tell you that the governor made an inquiry later, and she understood that land had actually been leased, and these persons were trustees, would you say that that is not accurate, or she was already in view of the knowledge? Based on your personal information, personal knowledge, would you know?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Honorable members and Honorable Chair, there is a report that the governor sought on the status of this land. And as you've said, you've heard this report is at page 137, bundle of documents in support of the governor's answer, volume 2. At page 137.
Yes, Council.
Yes, and at page 143 that follows, there is a document from the church. And you can see in that document, the church explains what it understands is the nature of that land and the two public institutions operating on that land.
Through the chair.
Thank you. Yes.
Chairman, I do not want to question my colleague's style, but wouldn't it be better if he led these documents during the taking of his own witness and use his time to put questions to this witness about the things that he has told this committee?
I think, Council,
Yes.
the senator has a point.
Yes.
But I don't want to take away anything from you, because even the guidance the senator is giving you, you are still within the framework, because what you are asking arose when the Council of the County Assembly was making their case. But the senator we are requesting you, that which you can reserve for your time tomorrow, do so, and here just highlight. It don't look like you're prosecuting your case.
Very well.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm aware of it.
And for information,
Yes.
the County Assembly did 1 hour 45 minutes, and you have now done 1 hour 10 minutes. And in usual practice,
Yes.
your side cannot be given the same time. You're just supposed to, or am I out of?
No, Chairman.
Your time is supposed to be shorter.
In
really.
a quarter of an hour,
Yeah.
I'll wrap up.
Yeah. Quarter of an hour.
Quarter of an hour.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Members, you okay? Very well.